Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, so today I'm going to be demoing one of my Ujicom projects, namely a Zakat calculator, as you can see over here, which was made in Kodular. Now, to keep things simple, I'll just explain the main things that we have to see, and then get on to demoing the actual application. Now, first of all, disclaimer, there should be images, as you can see over here. This should be displayed over here, but from yesterday my Kodular has been bugging, so it cannot receive any images that's sent from my Kodular creator. So the background looks kind of empty. But anyways, let's just check out the application itself. Now, I divided it into three screens. The screen one is the home screen, and then it only has a few blocks. And then the second screen, the Garam calculator, will calculate the amount of money you have to give out to Zakat according to the amount of gold that you put inside. And for the money calculator screen, it depends on the amount of money that you input. Now let's just give the thing a go. Now we can see over here, we can click one of the two options over here. There should be a big image, as you can see over here, but it's not showing up. It seems like it's bugging. Let's just try clicking this. Now let's see how does it work. On screen one, designer, let's make things small. On the money calculator, we have a button. I named the button for money, and when we see blocks, the button for money, if we click it, as you can see over here, it'll open another screen, namely money calculator. So it goes to money calculator. And we can also go back by clicking the back button, or if you're on your phone, you can just click something like this. It should work. As you can see, let's just go back here. Now, say you have 300 million. That's 300 million over here. Now, I'll calculate how much zakat do I have to put out. I have to put out 7,500,000 rupiah. This is rounded up, so to keep things easier. Now, it's actually quite easy. This button name is Zakat Activator. When it's clicked, if the input that we put here, which is this box, is larger than this sum, which is the minimum amount for you to pay zakat, which is let's see, 242 million ish. Now, if this is true, then it will play the block under it, which will set the text over here. As you can see, there is a text inside the zakat receiver card. A text, it's not visible though, unless if you input anything. And then it will multiply your money by 0.25 or 2.5%, which is the amount of zakat you have to pay, and then add the suffix rupiah behind it. So when you put in, say you want to put like a lot of money, it will always calculate how much, unless if the calculator has an error. Let's lower that a bit. Okay, so this amount of money does not fulfill the requirements, since if the money inside the text box is lower than said value, then it will combine the number, and also zakat this does not fulfill the zakat requirements. Let's try adding a 0 behind there, adding another 0, it goes to error. Let's try adding this. Seems like it's having an error since the number is too big for it to calculate, but it should be fine since using the 300 million that we used before, it works properly. As you can see, 7.5 million rupiah needs to be placed into zakat. Let's go back and try the gram calculator. Let's click back in here. Okay, it's working. It's just lagging a bit, I guess. Oh, yes, my content is. Give me a second. The BlueStack really likes to bug every time I actually open the BlueStacks player. It should be fine though. PMIQPT. Now it should only be a minute before it enters the calculator state. Just give it a second, guys. It's of course. Well, anyway, since you've already seen how the money calculator works, I'll just explain it over here. So in this one, instead of putting the amount of money you have, you put the amount of gold in grams that you have. And if that said amount of gold, say you have like 100 gold, is bigger than 85, it will play the following. It will set the text down here, as before, if you remember, inside the box, to um, the amount over here, because let's say it's 100 before, the text over here is 100. I put 100 grams of gold, times that by 0.25, which will leave me with 2.5 gold, and then it will times that by the price of gold currently. Then it will multiply, and then it will add the suffix rupiah. But if, like before, the amount is less than the set amount for zakat, then it will put this text back inside. And of course, you can go back to by clicking button 1, so it will go back to square 1. Now, I'm sorry if there are any bugs, or since the pictures are not showing, it looks kind of bland over here. But this is the best I could do. Thank you for listening. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.